What's good? It's Low Key 23, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. This your first time seeing me. Go ahead and subscribe, like, do all that, man. Now today, we got a crazy video, man. As you can see, it says ex-boyfriend tries to break in while new boyfriend is there. And before we continue this video, viewer discretion is advised. So if you under the age of 18, click off this video right now. But I know some of y'all hard-headed. You feel me? You gonna look at this video anyway. But if you under the age of 18 for real, click off this video. But we gonna break it down on what happened. So
With Jet2 Holidays.
you can see,
Holidays you can trust. After natural protection.
unfortunately, the ex-boyfriend got shot. But we about to break it down. Now, as you can see, him, the ex-boyfriend, and the girlfriend are arguing through the door.
Now, with
Then you can see the ex-boyfriend bumping into the door, trying to get in. Cause I guess he know the new boyfriend in there.
Jet2 Holidays.
Move back.
Then he bump into the door one more time. By this time, the second time he bumped into the door, the new boyfriend got the thing ready to blow. You feel me? And
You can trust.
2 shots. Unfortunately, he got some good aim too, man. Especially by her being right there, he got some good aim. But the whole situation is sad. You feel me?
After natural protection.
Now, this was in South Carolina. If you know about the South, most of the states in the South, if not, I think all of the states, but I'm not too sure, so don't quote me, is a stand your ground states in the South. So you could carry a gun. You know, of course, you gotta have the licensing, the permit, and all that, but you carry a gun and you can stand your ground. So 9 times out of 10, the new boyfriend probably gonna get off. But the whole situation is just crazy anyway. And we about to break it down. We about to get the story. So hold on. Alright, shout out Lucas J. Y'all go check his video out as well. But I skipped to the boyfriend part to get his side of the story. So let's go.
Alright, y'all. Here go a part 1. I'm gonna do 2 parts of the story time of the video that y'all got going crazy and sort of kind of virus of like 70k views and a couple thousand likes or whatever. But let's do a story time on it. So that video, first of all, let me get this out of the way. That video is probably close or coming up on 2 years old. That's back when I lived in South Carolina, Charleston.
Oh.
That incident happened in Rock Hill, South Carolina, by the way.
Oh, so this whole incident 2 years old. So why is it coming out now? That's crazy. But let's go.
Okay.
So
that
as
was
you
my
can
old
see,
girlfriend.
he got off.
And yeah, so shit, hold on. I just had a brain fart, but let's get right into it. So I was at my girlfriend's house in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I was at the house chilling on the couch, which is where the video and everything took place, on the couch in the living room. And I was chilling, about to go home, which was in Charleston, which is a 2.5 hour drive. And I was chilling, and she left to go pick up her daughter from school, and they came back in. But when she came back in, I seen her kind of hurry up and shut the door and lock it, and then hurry up, call somebody and go in the room. So I was like, what the hell? What's wrong? She's like, oh, nothing. And then
See, that's red flag number 1. Like, what you mean ain't nothing going on? Like, we ain't gotta stop doing that, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Like, if you know your ex crazy, put me on game, bro. You feel me? And for the dudes that's watching, if you dealing with a girl, especially if y'all first start dealing with each other, bro, already having in your mind she got a crazy ex, or even if she still fucking with her ex or fucking with other niggas, already have that in mind. Women too, you know, vice versa for the women. You feel me? Especially if you over her age, you know what I'm saying. You grown, like if you in your 20s, you over 21 years old. Go ahead and have that in your mind, bro. Real talk. But that was red flag number one. She ain't even let you know. Then she still trying to cover it up. Like I can obviously see you coming in the house, hearing up, telling your daughter go in the room, you calling people, you know, looking scared. You feel me? Like that's red flag number one.
Next thing you know, she come back in the living room where I was sitting down just chilling on the couch, not thinking nothing of it. So when she come back in, she called somebody. I think her friend or her best friend or cousin or somebody. It was like, girl, tell me why such just pulled up, which was her crazy ex from in the past.
That's red flag number two. He done pulled up. Why she calling people on her? Why she calling her cousin? She need to call. She need to let you know first thing first when she walked through that door. Her ex outside. You feel me? She need to let you know. So she would have been cut off the rip anyway. You feel me? Who that at the door? Open up the door. Huh? Dang, I done forgot my train of thought. But let's get back to the video.
He didn't deal with no more, and he got mad that she wasn't texting him and messing with him no more. So I was like, what? Then that's when he came up to the door knocking on it. Boom, 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 boom. Keisha, open up this motherfucking door. Ooh, you got me fucked up. He cussing her out through the door, beating on the door. So at this time,
and that's another thing too, man. She should have told bro, like, I don't want to talk to you no more. Like I get it though. I get it, cause if you know female nature, you know as a man, like this is why it's important to have game. You feel me? When it in life, period, not just with females, but in life. But this is why it's important, like, to know, like, if females start talking to you, texting you, the energy off, all of a sudden, leave her alone, bro. That was the ex-boyfriend part. You feel me? But I feel like, even to that degree, like, I feel like she still was probably giving him a little hope. You know what I'm saying? Because bro did say he lived 2 hours away. So the fact that her ex pulling up to her house mean he can't be that far from her. So that's why I feel like she was leading the ex nigga on while this nigga was at his crib, because he 2 hours away. You know, I mean, 2 hours ain't too bad, but 2 hours is still 2 hours, and that's gas. You feel me? And that's 2 hours there and back, so that's 4 hours if you think about it. You feel me? So I'm thinking she still fucking with, me personally, I'm thinking the rest of the rest. I ain't gonna lie. She still fucking with the ex nigga. Cause if he had no balls to pull up to the crib, she still fucking with that nigga, bro. Point blank period. Whether she stopped texting him this day or this week cause you was in town, my nigga, you made priority when you're in town, she still was fucking with that nigga, bro. Point blank period. I'm just keeping it a stat. That's how I'm looking at it.
All the neighbors come outside, get the recording. And also, right when he pulled up, the mom pulled up.
See, that's egging it on
my
too.
girlfriend, and was like, "You need to leave. You know, you're not supposed to be here. Y'all don't talk. You need to leave her alone." Oh. He's kicked down the door. Not to remind you, he's kicked down the door probably 4 or 5 times before that. So the door is already not strong. And it's already not built.
Okay. That makes sense. So he done did this shit before. So why she ain't get no damn restraining order on this nigga? I ain't hear this nigga say she got a restraining order on this nigga.
For another kick down. Because it's been kicked down multiple times, first of all. So let's get that out the way. Boom, he come up to the door, beating on it. Keisha, open up this motherfucking door. Blah, blah, blah. He beat on the door for probably like a minute or two.
That's crazy.
At this point, this is when he says, if you don't open up this motherfucking door, I'm about to kick this motherfucking down. So he said that. I said, oh, okay. Let me sit this.
So when he said that, it was like, oh, this is my time to shine, face ass. Look at him, he ready to blow that motherfucker. He got a reason to blow that mother. He ready, bruh. So he was on his damn Superman shit. Fuck you talking about?
Phone up, and I went to my Gucci backpack, got my Glockiana up out of it.
Yeah, look at him, ready.
I sat back on the couch, and then that's when the video and everything started actually recording and everything like that. Hold on. All right, cool. So that's when I get my Glockiana. I sit back on the couch.
Bro, stop calling it Glockiana,
that's when he started kicking
bro.
at the door. That's when she finally gets behind the door. And
like, stop calling it Glockiana. That's pissing me off. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but gang, stop calling it Glockiana, bro. I'd rather you call it Nina. Feel me? If it's a 9, you feel me? Stop calling it Glockiana. Like, you was ready to pop that motherfucker that day. Calling the Glockiana and shit.
and try to push the door back in. But in the video, I'll post a full video eventually. In the video, you hear me say, Keisha, get from behind the door, bro. No matter what, the door was coming down. The door was getting kicked in because the door was weak. She's on the phone with the police. Everybody outside, the mom, neighbors, everybody's
That's
already
crazy.
outside on the phone with the police stuff. So the police
crazy.
is actively on their way.
That's crazy.
He kicking the door. Boom. I'm like, Keisha, move. That's when I get ready. I'm like, Keisha, move, bro, move.
He
The door
passed
coming
away.
down.
I hope bro ain't passed away.
He kicking at the door. And then like, yeah, this bitch, yeah, he kicking his bitch in. So I'm already ready. So I ain't really give a fuck. When the shit happened, the shit was gonna happen. He kicked the door in. Boom, boom. That's when he flew back out the door, which is what the video y'all see, right? I'm gonna come back with a part 2. I'll be back.
Now, as y'all see, you can see that man pretty much said that, he was with his girlfriend that stayed like an hour or something away from where he was staying at. He was coming to see her, and as
Shout
she
out
came
Lucas
in,
Xavier.
she ran, locked the door, and ran to
But I'm
the...
about to
Somebody got
fast
popped.
forward.
Cool. So he kicked the door in. Boom. As y'all seen the video, as soon as he kicked in and he leaned in, that's when he got hit twice. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Not to remind y'all, TikTok obviously won't let me post those videos, but I go out to the country. I shoot a lot. I have a lot of toys. I probably got like 10 toys total. I probably got over
Okay, gang. We don't care about how many guns you got, bro.
pellets for my toys. I shoot a lot. I'm a big gun enthusiast. I love guns. I live in the South.
That's cool. That's cool.
So yeah,
There's a lot of gun
I play with my
enthusiasts
toys a
in the
lot.
South.
So cool. I know what I'm doing. I got a lot of so I'm experienced for sure.
Okay, don't nobody care
So when he
about
came
all
in,
them,
boom,
bro.
boom, that's when he got hit twice. And that's all y'all see in the video. But afterwards,
Yeah.
I get up and I go outside where I kind of like look out to where he was laying on the floor to make sure, he wasn't doing nothing or grabbing nothing else. So cool. He was screaming,
You think I'm finna
fuck,
worry about what he grabbing, nigga? That nigga, I don't give a damn. He done got popped.
fuck, man. Bitch ass motherfucker. He was talking shit, basically. And then when he looked down, that's when he seen everything gushing out of him. All the juice gushing out of him. And then I think that's when he kind of laid down and panicked. And that's when the neighbors like, go get some towels and blah, blah, blah. So they get to, putting pressure on it. And,
There's some good neighbors.
everybody, he's screaming. It's juice all over the place, all in the hallway, outside on the floor. Things like that. So at that point, my mind's racing, everything. So I throw my phone back in my duffel bag, the duffel bag where I was about to leave. Cool. Me in the mix of that, of me throwing my phones back in my bag, I'm looking for my phone before I leave. I'm about to leave the scene. I'm nervous. I'm like, I'm about to get the hell on. At the time, I had a Tesla. So I took my black ass to the Tesla charging station. In my mind, I was about to charge up and head back home. But probably within an hour, I had got some Wendy's because I was like, I don't know what's about to happen. So I got me something
bro,
to
don't
eat.
nobody give
I
a
was
damn
charging my car.
about that Wendy's,
In the
nigga.
mix of that, Keisha called me and was like, hey, you need to come back here and detectives want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, why would you try to fucking leave, gang? Like, That was stupid. Like, and you saying all that shit you a gun enthusiast, bro. What's the main thing they tell you, bro? Do not leave the scene, my nigga. Why would you leave the fucking scene, bro? See, that just pissed me off. That made me feel like you was waiting for that shit to happen, gang.
Having witnesses saying that, hey, yeah, you was in the right. You know,
Like,
he kicked down the door, you know.
Like, you was in the right, bro, so why leave the scene? Why leave the scene, bro? Why? Because he kicked, obviously he kicked the door down. He was kicking that bitch down, so you was obviously in the right, bro. Why the fuck would you leave the scene, bro?
Stand your ground. They just want to hear your side because you was the actual one who pulled it. You know, pulled your gun out. So I was like, man, fuck that. Blah 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 blah. I was kind of tripping out. Like I was kind of like in crash out mode a little bit. But
man, fake crash out mode, nigga. See, no, I ain't gonna say that. See, I'm going too far. You probably was, bro, but still, bro, you was in the right, bro. So
had to
you feel me?
Calm down. Got something.
You doing too much.
And I went back to the scene. That's when they was like, hey, what's up? What's your name? I gave them my ID, all of that stuff. And they was like, why you leave? I said, bro, I was nervous. I was scared. He was okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, they was like, I mean, you didn't do nothing wrong. This is stand your ground in South Carolina. And most states in the South is like that. Like, this is stand your ground. You know, he kicked in the door. He got what he got. That's just that simple. Cool. I didn't get charged for it. They can't charge me for it. So for people thinking I'm gonna get charged and that's evidence to the police, that's double jeopardy because they can't they charge me. If they did charge me with something, it got dismissed, but it never got charged to me. So they can't file nothing against me. Actually, the dude who got hurt was in the hospital for about a month.
So he didn't pass away?
And when he got out the hospital after a month, he got arrested and was locked up in jail for a couple months. He got no bond. He got charged with domestic violence, first degree, and breaking and entering first degree as well.
All right, cool. We don't need him no more. All right. Appreciate the story, my nigga. But as you can see, gang, the dude that kicked in the door, not only he got shot, damn near finna lose his life over some cooch that ain't even his, never was his, was just his turn. Almost lost his life, was in the hospital for a month fighting for his life, got out the hospital, and still went to jail for a couple months. No bond for a domestic violence case, breaking and entering. And what else he said? Some other shit. He almost lost his life and still went to jail, bruh. So, this is why it's important to have game, bruh. Cause shit like this can happen if you thinking with your emotions, bro. If you not thinking with you thinking with your bottom head and not thinking with your top head, and you thinking with your heart and your emotions. This is the shit that can happen, bruh. Especially when it comes to females, bruh. So, like, I don't even blame bro. Like, I don't even blame bro in the video. I don't blame him, you feel me? I don't blame him. I blame the ex-girl, and I blame I blame the ex-girl. She get a little bit of the blame, but I blame mostly the ex-nigga, you feel me? Bro, you supposed to let that bitch go, bro. You supposed to let that bitch go, let that bitch do what she do, bro. Straight up. That's the main thing you gotta do, bro. Let these hoes go, move on with your life, bro. And the reason why I blame the ex-girl is because she could have. He said she called the police. He ain't supposed to be there. This, that, and the third. But, gang, if he been kicking in the doors, bruh, kicking in doors and doing all that extra shit, bruh, she ain't been calling the police every time, bruh. Cause that nigga would have been in jail, bruh. He would have been in jail, especially in South Carolina, the South. Domestic violence, them niggas, boy, every time a domestic violence case go on, bruh, nigga, And then the police get caught. The man always go to jail, bro. So she had to be fucking with that nigga some way, somehow, bro. She had to, bro. She could say all this. She called the police. He done did it 5-6 times. He keep coming on, bro. She was still fucking with that nigga some way, somehow, bro. I can't prove it. I don't give a damn to prove it. I just know from common sense, bro. And it's just this time, unfortunately, his ass got shot and went to jail after. And I'm pretty sure he stopped doing the shit. You feel me? But shorty was still fucking with that nigga, bro. And then you was living 2 hours away. Bro, she was still fucking with that nigga some way, somehow. In some form of fact, she may have not been having sex with, bro. Who knows? She might was. But she was in contact with his ass some way, somehow. For him to still be coming up there for some reason. He or the nigga just fucking psycho crazy. Which he still kind of crazy and simped out. You feel me? But I feel like he wasn't doing that shit for no reason. Especially if he don't kick in the door 5-6 times. Like, let's be real, honey, bro. But it's low key 23, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out this bitch.